Hello everyone, this is Dr. Sharad Kumar Tiwari. In this video, I have explained you the concept of accountability in workplace. This is a topic of module 6, that is personality development and social etiquettes. What is accountability? The obligation of an individual or organization to account for its activities, accept responsibility for them, and to disclose the results in a transparent manner is accountability. An employee who is accountable will take responsibility of results and outcomes. They won't presume that this is purely the concern of management. In the next slide, I will talk about the steps that indicate accountability. Accountability at work includes certain steps, and those steps are enlisted in this slide. The first step is, if you acknowledge that a task, duty or job is crucial to results, you ensure that task comes to the attention of relevant staff so that it can be completed accordingly. If a task that is crucial to results falls to you and your department, you should ensure that it gets completed to the best possible degree. It indicates accountability. If you have committed to assisting on a certain task, ensure your contribution is of high quality. It is a paradigm of accountability. If your work has effects on the work of others, let them know how you are progressing. Their results will rely on your work too. If an issue arises with a project completed by yourself, you are honest with management about how you undertook the project and what you could do going forward to rectify the issue. In the next slide, I will explain you why accountability is important. Accountability is crucial to the efficiency and accuracy of work produced by employees. If employees aren't held accountable for their late work, lack of punctuality, or incomplete projects, you send the message that occurrences aren't so important, even though they truly are. Now, I will explain you the steps that must be taken in order to foster the environment of accountability. These steps are enlisted in this slide. The first step is make it value. Accountability needs to be integrated into your workplace's everyday operations. Explicitly bring up the concept in team meetings, encourage staff to share their ideas about it, and come to a common definition of what it means in your workplace. However, it needs to be more than a common definition. Accountability must become an organization wide goal with consequences for when it is or is it isn't met. It is terrible for office morale if there are one of the two consistently low performers who never face repercussions. Define goals. Setting goals for each department or team broken down to each employee is one of the easiest ways of accountability to flourish. Goals with visible or tangible metrics will work best. This will set a very clear outline of what is expected from each employee. Personalized goals are especially important in a teamwork as they highlight just how important each employee is to the whole project's completion. If one team member does not pull their weight, it will become blatantly obvious as other team members will not be able to complete their tasks. Also, important in goal setting is outlining what is not a priority. Overwhelming employees with too many tasks is a surefire way to reduce productivity and accountability. Ensure the goals set are realistic. Highlight key metrics. Showing your employees the metrics of their performance is a great way to encourage accountability. Highlighting these metrics ensure that each employee will have to engage with the outcomes of their work. Sharing the outcome of each goal set is really effective way to validate commitment as well as communicate a clear outline of what is expected. Furthermore, highlighting figures encourages a little healthy competition. Accomplishing a goal and being recognized for doing so is a great feeling for an employee. Acknowledgement that you did not reach your goal this time around will incite the need for harder work next time. Next step is include everyone in accountability. This goes hand in hand with setting individual goals. It is very easy for employees to assume that the team goal is responsibility of project or team leader. However, we know this is not the case. It's important that each employee is aware that their contribution is both highly important and valued. Furthermore, employees should be encouraged to speak up when another employee is not pulling their weight. Fifth step is create an environment of support and trust. When the task when trust is absent in the workplace, employees focus on who is at fault when a problem arises as opposed to crafting a solution. In a low trust environment, employees dread accountability as they worry about the consequences of their mistakes. In a high trust environment, employees will try their hardest, stay accountable, and will be confident that they can rectify the issue with the help of their team. A high trust environment flourishes when managers provide praise when it is earned and build their team's confidence. Last is implement tools. There are many tools on the market that help you to keep your employees accountable by tracking the work they have completed and assessing performance. Not only will this allow you to better track the progress of projects, but employees are more likely to buckle down and get working when they know how easy it is to check up on their work. Workplaces thrive with accountabilities. Employees' turnover is lowered, teams function more efficiently, and innovation flourishes. Right? So these are the steps that create, that foster an environment of accountability in the workplace. In the next slide, I will talk about certain facts about accountability. These facts are enlisted in the slide. Certain truths about accountability are enlisted here. Many people don't understand what accountability is, why it's important, or where it starts. They understand accountability is important but don't know how to create a culture of accountability. They just hope it will happen. But hope is not a strategy. Here are 7 truths of accountability. The first truth is accountability starts with you. If you want to create a culture of accountability, it starts with you. You need to model the behaviors that you want to see in your organization. The second truth is you are accountable. You are accountable for any failures as well as any successes that your organization may have. Accountability comes as per, as part of your job description. The third truth is accountability is not one time thing. Accountability is not one time thing. It's an all time thing. You need to be seen to be accountable at all times. Fourth truth is accountability applies to one and all. Accountability has to be consistently required of everyone all the time. If you chose to let one person ignore their accountability, then it opens the door for others to be selectively accountable. Fifth truth is accountability cannot be delegated. You cannot delegate accountability. The best way to get people to accept accountability is to set them up to be successful. If you want people to be successful, ask them if they have everything they need to be successful. When they say yes, they have taken a big step towards accountability. If they say no, you need to make sure that you provide whatever is missing, because without it they will never accept accountability. The sixth truth is, accountability is the difference between success and failure. If people take accountability, they take steps to complete the task successfully. Whereas if people don't own accountability, they are bound to have failure. Thus, accountability can lead you to success, or lack of it will cause failure. The last truth is, you have to hold people accountable. You cannot just tell people that they are accountable and then leave them. It may work for some, but not for all. You need to set up review sessions, and you have to check in and see how people are doing. Hope you enjoyed the video. See you again.